journey to the world's most exotic, breathtaking locations. Pure outdoor.
You're watching CBS in the Upper Peninsula, WZMQ 19.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, tensions are boiling in Washington as Democrats push to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. Plus, Michigan Democrats are calling out what they say is Republican meddling in a key state Senate primary. And lawmakers are targeting regulations they say are holding you back. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Kelly, good evening. We're warming up a little bit. Love to see it.
Yeah, very slowly but surely there are some improvements, and it's all about baby steps. And of course, there are people that love the cold weather. You have to. You just have to take advantage of it because it does get very cold this time of the year. So people are skating on our one Marquette Place sky cam here. There's not really any snow coming in. We might have a few stray flurries into the Munising area, but it's still the cold that we're dealing with. Feels like temperatures sub-zero for all of us. We'll slowly climb that back up for tomorrow, but staying in the single digits for those actual temperatures. So I'll break down what we can expect for the rest of the week in just a few minutes.
Kelly, thank you very much. As tensions remain high nationwide over ICE operations, a growing number of congressional Democrats are looking to impeach Homeland Secretary Kristi Noem. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp now joins us live from Capitol Hill. Rachel, if you can hear us, good evening. What do you have for us?
Good evening, Kevin. Sorry about that. Yes, so today the House ranking member on the Judiciary Committee is calling on the chairman to move forward with impeachment proceedings for the secretary, but the president made himself very clear today that her job is safe. Following weeks of intense scrutiny of ICE operations, Democrats are looking to pursue impeachment charges against Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem following the fatal shootings of Renee Good and Alex Preddy. Democrats are criticizing the secretary who described Good and Preddy as domestic terrorists. Democrats are saying unless Secretary Noem resigns or is fired, they want to pursue impeachment proceedings. There's already a House resolution supporting impeachment articles with more than 100 co-sponsors. So far, they are all Democrats. Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman shared on social media he is calling on the president to fire Secretary Noem, saying, quote, "She is betraying DHS's core mission and trashing your border security legacy. Do not make the mistake President Biden made for not firing a grossly incompetent DHS secretary." But the president was asked if Noem will step down. He responded, no.
I think she's doing a very good job.
The administration is now shifting oversight in Minneapolis, sending the president's border czar, Tom Homan, to lead the ground efforts following the fatal shootings.
I am heartened that President Trump has sent someone that presidents of both administrations, Obama and Trump, have counted on in this area of expertise, and that's Tom Homan, certainly the foremost expert in the country on what ICE's job is in putting him in charge of efforts there in Minnesota instead of an administrator within the Department of Homeland Security.
Homeland Security chairman has requested the ICE officials as well as other immigration officials to testify before their committee. As far as Secretary Noem, she is set to testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee in March. Back to you.
Rachel, thank you very much as always. Michigan Democratic leaders are responding to Republican groups' interference in a Democratic primary for State Senate District 35. Party officials say a group called Progressive MI is running digital ads and mailers that appear to be funded by Majority Strategies, a Republican consulting firm that has worked for Donald Trump and the Michigan GOP. Democratic leaders say the ads are designed to confuse voters and influence the outcome of the primary, even as the party itself remains neutral in the race.
To the Trump Republicans, stay out of our primary. Stop trying to trick Democrats and try to win elections with good candidates and good ideas, not lies and dirty tricks.
State Democrats are urging voters to research candidates independently and ignore what they call deceptive messaging. Republicans in the Michigan House of Representatives have made cutting back on regulations a top priority for the year. Lawmakers say there are already 50 bills in the works targeting occupational licensing, child care, housing, and health care to make it easier for people to enter the workforce or start a business. House leaders say the effort reflects a broader push to focus on bills with real, measurable impacts.
We don't want to do bills just for the sake of doing bills. We want to do things that we think, actually have tangible, positive impacts on the lives of Michiganders.
Judy says several proposals came from recommendations by the governor's administration, which he believes could help see the bills pass before the end of the year in a divided legislature. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break, plus a $1.25 million bond proposal is heading to voters aiming to fix critical systems at Negaunee Ice Arena. And students at Gladstone High School are growing vegetables to serve lunch. More details on the program when we come back.
News CBS Tonight.
What kind of darkness could do this?
I'm Harlan Coben. I'm known for writing fiction, but now I'm unraveling fact.
911, what is your emergency?
In all our stories, the same question. What made the killer cross that line?
Oh my God, I was shocked.
And just when you're sure you know the answer, there's a final twist.
Harlan Coben's Final Twist is all new CBS Tonight, 8/7 Central, and streaming on Paramount+.
You've put up with your old shower for too long. It's outdated, unsafe, and it's time to replace it. But why struggle with a lengthy shower remodel when Jacuzzi can do it in just one day? And there's no need to break a sweat or your budget.
Right now, we're waiving all installation costs, plus offering 0 interest and 0 payments for up to 1 year.
So you can finally convert your old bath to a safer, easy entry shower, complete with a custom seat, grab bars, and slip-resistant floor installed in 1 day.
My overall experience with Jacuzzi has been wonderful. Everything was customized to the way I wanted it for the price that I wanted to pay.
I've had a great experience from start to finish.
Don't take matters into your own hands. Do it the smart way. Give Jacuzzi Bath Remodel a call.
There are only weeks remaining during our limited time offer. We're waiving all installation costs and offering no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 800-990-3162.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's store-wide clearance. It's that time of year when we clear out our showrooms. Big discounts on hundreds of items. In our Smith Brothers showroom, there's a large selection of sofas, love seats, and chairs, and recliners that have to be cleared out. There's big discounts on Flexsteel leather reclining furniture, too. Get 57% off this group. You'll save on Amish dining room in oak, maple, or cherry. Quality that will last a lifetime. It's Shunk's store-wide clearance with 2 stores to shop, hundreds of specially tagged items. Shop Shunk's at Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
And welcome back. We are still stuck in the freezer. High temperature today officially coming in at 6 degrees. We know the average is 21 at this time of the year, half of an inch of snow. So the issue remains as the cold more so than the snow. But there is some good news. There's some signs of a warm up. You may have already felt a little bit of an improvement today. We are pointing towards some above average temperatures. So we may even get above 21 for some of the days. And that's going to be a really nice relief on everyone, people, pets, your house in general with all the pipes, and it's just overall going to be a nice relief for everyone. And the trees, we know we've had some issues with the trees going on, but Doppler Max showing those winds overall from the west, and there's a little bit of some snow flurries around the Munising area, but not much of that going to impact this evening. So it is a nice time to maybe shovel away some of that snow that may be stuck in your front yard or the sidewalks, clear some of that out. It's a nice checkpoint until we get some more snow on the way, which does stay isolated, and we have some lake effect snow going on for tomorrow, and that'll last throughout the day, really all day Wednesday, and then linger into Thursday morning. So especially through maybe northern portions of Marquette County and then into the Munising area, this is where we could see some of that accumulating snow if that lake effect snow band does hang around. And it doesn't look like the winds are going to move all that much, so that is very possible. And we'll have the same situation going on up to the Eagle Harbor and Houghton area into Baraga counties as well. That's why we have a winter weather advisory that will go through 7 p.m. for for tomorrow. So that means we could see about maybe additional 3 to 5 inches of snow throughout that duration of the advisory. Now, a cold outlook. I'm still showing you the future feels like temperatures because sub-zero is what it's going to feel like when you start your day tomorrow morning. So the kiddos out at the bus stop, make sure they're dressed accordingly, especially out to western portions where they have seen very much the brunt of this cold, especially out to Ironwood. So about 20 below for tomorrow morning, maybe about 7 or 8 below for us into Marquette. We go through the day on Wednesday, and then we will be stuck in the sub-zero range, slight improvements here and there, but your body's really going to react the same. Again, if it's a few degrees off, they're still around that 11 below to 19 below where you can get those effects of frostbite symptoms in as little as 20 to 30 minutes. So this is a moderate risk of frostbite. It is improvements from what we've seen, but you still got to look out for it if you're outside at all, especially if you work outside throughout the rest of the week until we see the warm up. So lows for tonight are in the single digits. We have some sub-zeros, which means, of course, the feels like temperatures are going to be even colder than that. So we talk about the improvements. Here are the numbers to prove it. I would say still stuck in the freezer, about 10 degrees-ish below average for the next few days, and then we slowly climb things up with an additional snow flurry or scattered snow shower. For Friday, we get some sunshine back and we'll warm things up for the mid to upper 20s, and then we'll see what Punxsutawney Phil has to say for Groundhog's Day.
Kelly, thank you again. The city of Negaunee has approved a bond proposal to cover major system repairs into its ice arena. In May, voters will see a proposal of $1.25 million on their ballot. Across a 2-year period, the critical funding would work to fix the 40-year-old building's computer systems, failing compression unit, and dehumidifier while providing upgrades to locker rooms and its parking lot. City Manager Nate Heffron says if passed, the project would take place during the off-season.
The building is aged and it needs some updates on it. We would be hoping to start this project sometime in late spring or early summer, finishing up right before the end of September and having that hockey season commence for the 2026-2027 hockey season.
Heffron also says if the bond doesn't pass, searching for alternative funding could lead to the potential closure of the rink until the necessary repairs are made to at least the building's compressor system.
The building could just close down until we're able to find the money to facilitate the repairs. That chilling unit with the dehumidifier are roughly coming in about over $500,000. So that's a large sum of money that we'd have to find, and it's not easy to find, or we would have found it already and we would have fixed the facility.
Voters will decide on the bond proposal on May 5th. Gladstone High School students are learning to grow their own produce thanks to a new pilot program. Students in the school's agricultural science class plant lettuce seeds and spend roughly 5 weeks tending to the sprouts. Then they get to harvest fresh lettuce, which the cafeteria staff uses to make school lunches. The class exposes students to potential career paths and gives them skills they can put to use in their homes and communities.
You see them right now just like working together and planning out how they're going to keep the supply in the lunchroom. So it's not just a one and done.
It shows a different side of things rather than going to the grocery store and buying your food. You get to see exactly where it comes from.
Our Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons will have more from Gladstone's agricultural science students tonight at 11:10 Central. Coming up next on Insights, Great Lakes Recovery Centers details how they're looking to help the public beat the winter blues. That conversation's in 2 minutes.
Half a century has gone by since we first opened our doors at Household, and we want to say thank you to all the customers that have chosen us since 1971, and welcome those that will continue to make our household their home for home furnishings.
Want to make moves in your career and bring home a bigger paycheck? Want to pursue your passion and provide for your family without pinching pennies? Then it's time to connect with Michigan Reconnect. With Michigan Reconnect, you can get an associate degree or a skills certificate tuition-free. With flexible classes, a network of support, and free tuition, what's holding you back? If ambition drives you, let tuition be on us. Visit michigan.gov/reconnect to get started.
I want to know what's going on in the world. I'm Tony. You can't do that if you're just sitting in a chair reading about what other people have found. What do you think of that? Why? There are big questions that all of us are asking. I want to get you the answers. How are you? I'm Tony DeCopo. Join me on the CBS Evening News.
It's one of our biggest sales of the year. Get this Ashley sofa for just $339.
Get up to 60% off list during our huge President's Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. Get this reclining sofa for just $4.99. A Lazy Boy recliner for just $3.99. Get a Sealy Posturepedic mattress for just $7.99 with a free adjustable base. Pay no interest for up to 60 months on select purchases with approved credit. The huge President's Day sale at Slumberland. Absolutely the best time to buy.
Corporal O'Reilly goes by many names.
Big Daddy O'Reilly. I'm Walter O'Radar. No, I'm Walter O'Reilly.
But to us, he'll always be...
Radar! 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 That's me.
MASH, weekdays and Sundays at 7.
We spend 1/3 of our lives in bed. Invest in that time with a quality mattress from Household. With top brands for all budgets in our new mattress gallery, you can get the sleep you need to refill your cup and be ready for the day. Stop by Household today, where we sell sleep.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. With all the snow and cold temperatures we've had lately, it's easy to feel down. So the Great Lakes Recovery Centers is helping community members connect with local resources to help them thrive this winter. Joining us now is suicide prevention co-facilitator Alec LaPlante. Alec, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Kevin, for having me.
Absolutely. So we got a Winter Blues resource fair coming up. Tell us about that.
So Beat the Winter Blues is an event coming up this January 31st, this Saturday. Looks like it's going to be a tropical day, but it's going to be cold nonetheless.
Yeah.
But it's a perfect opportunity for a lot of people to come inside and enjoy community. It's held at the Westwood High School Gymnasium.
Okay. And what exactly is going to be happening there?
So we have all sorts of different community resources you normally have like at a community fair.
Mm-hmm.
Those things happen mostly during the summertime, but we think it's just a phenomenal time just to come inside during the winter and enjoy some of the things you normally get. We have a couple of things going on. We have a couple different prizes. We have food, pasties. Of course, we have pizza. Thanks to Lowry's for getting that on board with us.
Mm-hmm.
We have several different organizations there, nonprofits, businesses, and you get to meet and talk with those people and get unique opportunities, I think, that are really good. One thing I might note, you'll get a haircut, which you might see me at. I don't know if you can tell, my hair's getting a little bit long, so
I need one too.
And it's free. The haircut's free, so I'm looking forward to it. So
excellent. All right, you mentioned Lowry's. Is there any other organizations by name you wanted to mention?
Well, Great Lakes is one of them, and I want to thank UPHP, and then there's also Upper Peninsula Health Group. So it's been a team of us who have been really helping out and getting this thing together. So it's nice to see community and these organizations come together. It's really unique.
Definitely. So. What would you say it is about the winter months that create the need for these kinds of events?
Well, like I said earlier, I think that we're all inside. I think that we were always outside during the summertime, of course. But I think that being outdoors and enjoying that kind of face-to-face time that we normally don't get as much during the winter months. And whether you're an inside person or an outside person, I myself am a skier. It's always good to get out and talk to some people that you know and some community people that you don't know and make those connections. So I think it's a really special time. So.
Excellent. All right, and tell us more about the resources that Great Lakes Recovery Centers offers.
So we offer a bunch of different resources. I always recommend people go to our website. There's substance use disorder assistance and treatment. We offer a continuum of different treatment, recovery housing, residential housing for a lot of people, and we offer it across the whole entire Upper Peninsula. Marquette, Negaunee, Sault Ste. Marie. So in regards to what specific resources and what they apply to you, we have the people, give us a call, go on our website and see what we have. If I want to say one thing about Beat the Winter Blues for coming up, I think that we have a opportunity for everybody to pitch in, and that's another fact is community. Westwood Middle School. The middle schoolers are hosting a fundraiser. They're setting a goal for $2,000 for new jerseys, and I think that'll be something if you can pitch in $1, $5, $50, 50 cents. Nonetheless, it'll make a difference to making change in our community and getting local kids to shine in some new uniforms.
Definitely. And you can do that this Saturday at
Saturday, January 31st. It's going to be held 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. In the Westwood Gymnasium. So looking forward to it. It'll be a great time.
Absolutely. Alex, is there anything else you wanted to add about the upcoming Saturday?
Well, you'll be seeing me with a new haircut. So and it is free. Like I said, it's a free haircut. So Saturday, January 31st, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So we'll see you there.
Stuff. And real quick, what was the website for Great Lakes Recovery Center?
Just glrc.org. It's a pretty wide, vast resource. They'll take you in the right direction. glrc.org.
Excellent.
So, simple as that.
All right, Alec, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
time.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And tomorrow we're joined by the new president of Northern Michigan University, Dr. Chris Olson. That conversation is only on 19 News Insights. Mike Ludlam has your look at sports. When we come back, NMU gets revenge on Michigan Tech hockey over the weekend. We'll have those highlights when we come back.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing.
We chose you to represent 25 years of the greatest adventure on television. And all we want is everything.
This is the Survivor Coliseum.
Light your torch and be a part of history. Survivor 50 is coming. CBS Wednesday, February 25th, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Paris Hilton is here.
Only on the Kelly Clarkson Show.
You're throwing a big birthday party, right?
It's going to be like a pink Barbie theme, so everyone has to come dressed in pink.
If people don't show up in the theme, I actually don't let them in.
Some people just are too cool for school.
Don't be too cool. You only live once. Put the pink on. Plus, R&B singer Keith Sweat performs. All new Wednesday.
That's hot.
The Kelly Clarkson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ CBS.
I'm Drew Carey from The Price is Right here on TV 19.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Andersen brand products are #1 in quality, and the Window Store is your local Andersen expert for installation and service of all Andersen windows and doors. From showroom to your home, Andersen Windows and Doors at the Window Store. Andersen is the #1 trusted window and door brand. The Window Store is the Upper Peninsula's clear choice for windows and doors. Now that's a perfect fit. From showroom to your home, Andersen Windows and Doors at the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. The Northern Michigan hockey team broke an 8-game losing streak with a hard-fought win Saturday night at Michigan Tech. Wildcats head coach Dave Shyak was incensed about an early Michigan Tech goal that was later disallowed. So we'll jump to the third period with the score tied at 1. And in that third period, Tobias Pitka will get the puck over to Peter Cesar. And eventually, Matthew Argentino will be dashing right past everybody to put in the rebound. And that gave the Wildcats a 2-1 advantage. Now, Michigan Tech has pulled its goaltender, and Argentina is going to score again from Joe Schiller and Matthew Ward. That made it 3-1. Tech's Taden Trembecki scored to make it 3-2, but the Wildcats held on for the 3-2 win, their second victory of the season. NMU head coach Dave Shyak today said that was great, but there's so much more work to do.
All, and I thought we were the better team that night and certainly earned it. Now, what we did that night's got to be repeatable. Start today in practice. We're playing a very, very good team at Bemidji. I think they're one of the fastest teams in the league. They're off to a good start. They've been up and down recently, but they're a very good hockey team. So we have to continue to get better. I don't think we've reached our ceiling yet simply because of injury. We're starting to get some bodies back. So Friday night's going to be a great matchup. Should be a good game.
The Wildcats host Bemidji State this weekend, while second place Michigan Tech travels to first place St. Thomas. 2 Michigan Tech football players from Dickinson County have been selected by the College Sports Communicators to the 2025 Academic All-America First Team. Iron Mountain's Dante Bassanese is a senior defensive back. He finished third on the team in total tackles with 61, leading the team with 8 pass breakups and tying the team lead with 2 interceptions. Bassanese holds a 3.81 GPA in mechanical engineering. Kingsford's Nick Knorr is a junior wide receiver. He led the Huskies with 45 catches, 605 receiving yards, and 5 touchdowns. He also had 20 rushes for 135 yards and 6 scores. Knorr holds a 3.59 GPA, pursuing a degree in exercise science. UP basketball polls are out for this week. Westwood gets all 5 first-place votes in the boys' divisions 1 through 3. Westwood hosts number 4 Marquette tonight. Menominee is second, Kingsford third, Gladstone fifth, Houghton also getting votes. In Division 4, North Dickinson is your new number 1 with 3 of the 5 first-place votes. Dollar Bay is next with Forest Park third, undefeated Pickford fourth. Bessemer, Wakefield Marinisco, and Lantz are all tied for 5th, and Baraga also picked up a vote. On the girls' side, number 1 Negaunee hosts number 2 Gladstone tonight. Sault Ste. Marie is third, then it's Kingsford and Menominee. And in the Division 4 poll, Ewan Trout Creek lost to Lantz last night, but the poll was done before then, so changes will be made next week. Ishpeming is second, followed by Baraga, Norway, and Munising. Lantz and Hancock also picked up votes. The NMU women's basketball team had a solid start against Wayne State on Saturday, and it just kept getting better. The Warriors have a very good player in Taylor Thompson. She easily led her team with 27 points, but the Warriors didn't get anyone else in double figures. The Wildcats shared the wealth early and often. Sarah Newcomer with the step-back 3, and that made it 3-2 NMU. She was 6 of 7 from behind the arc for a total of 22 points. C.J. Romero, Addison Pitleski, and side to Negaunee's Alyssa Hill, up and good for 2 of her 8. On the next Wildcats possession, it will be Newcomer to J.C. Weisbrod for 3. Weisbrod almost kept up with Newcomer, going 5 of 7 from 3 and 21 points. In the second quarter, shot clock closing in on 0. Pitleski with another triple. The Wildcats were good from 15 of 23, and they went on to win this one 91-71. NMU will travel to Allendale Thursday to meet the defending national champion, Grand Valley State Lakers. Coach Casey Thousand talks about GVSU.
So talking about, like, you got to play really good all around if you want to be one of the best teams in the country. And it's not just about JC, it's literally everybody on our team. You mess up, a play, and all of a sudden they're going on a run. And you mess up 2 plays, and now they're going on a big run. And that's what happened here. They got us, and they went on some big runs. But then we went on a run and fought back. And it's like, how do you shorten those runs and just stay consistent with what you're doing?
NMU visits Grand Valley State, as we mentioned, and Tech will be at Davenport on Thursday.
Watch the Medical Minute, Thursdays at 6 and 11, only on 19 News. Brought to you by OSF Healthcare.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
I'm managing a business and we have a lot of kids. First National's online banking makes it easier to keep everything together. We can do mobile check deposits, and our recurring bills are just automatically withdrawn. Our son is getting ready to head to school, and with our accounts linked, we can easily transfer him funds and we can monitor his spending. The time that we spend together is most important to me. First National mobile app
makes that happen. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Learn more at fnbimk.com.
MeTV presents Potter Poetry.
Oh, pony pucks, bull cookies, horse hockey, pigeon pellets, mule muffins, monkey muffins. That's what she said.
Watch Colonel Potter on MASH.
Hot diggity, hot saucy, hot mustard.
Weekdays and Sundays at 7 on MeTV 19.1.
And a final check of your forecast. The cold conditions continue. There are some improvements on the way, but as you head out the door tomorrow morning, everyone is sub-zero, especially out to the Ironwood area, with very slight improvements throughout the day. So still have that mindset of bundling up and covering that exposed skin. We will have those cold conditions with us for the rest of the week before we can get some more comfortable and seasonal conditions, temperatures back into the 20s for the weekend.
Kelly, thank you again. That's it for now. We'll see you all later tonight.
Lilly Broadcasting stands with the people of Iran.
Good to be with you. I'm Tony DeCopo. The breaking news right now.